हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू कैड एकेडमी। मैं हूं अक्षांश और आज के लेक्चर में हम बात करने वाले हैं इंटर कन्वर्जेंस ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम्स। ओके, सो लेट्स डिस्कस द इंटर कन्वर्जन बिटवीन कार्टेशियन coordinate and cylindrical coordinate. So in cylindrical coordinate, let's say we have, this is the Cartesian coordinate x, y and z. Let's say this is the point P. So in cylindrical coordinate we have it like okay, let's say this point is not here, this point is here. Okay, this is the point P which we have to analyze. So according to cylindrical coordinate, this is height z, which is the height of cylinder. This is the point's projection on xy plane. Okay, this is the side of cylinder. Okay, so as we discussed in last class, that this is phi, from here to here this is z, and from here to here this length is r, which is radius of circle. Okay, so this point has some value of y, we have discussed in last class, some value of x also, not x cap. Okay, some value of y and some value of y. So this thing has become a right angle triangle where this is a 90-degree angle in the triangle. Okay, so by using this, basically this is radius of circle and this is also the radius of circle. So by Pythagoras theorem we can find the value of radius, like r is equal to, which is radius of circle, this is y because this is y, so this is also y square, plus this is x square is equal to r square. Okay, by Pythagoras theorem, so r is equal to x square plus y square power half. Okay, similarly this is phi angle. Okay, so phi is equal to tan inverse of perpendicular by base. Okay, this is perpendicular and this is base, so perpendicular is y and base is x, so tan inverse of perpendicular by base. Okay, because where we have angle phi or theta, that is the base side. Okay, and z is same as in Cartesian coordinate. Okay, so these three formulas are required when we are converting Cartesian point to cylindrical. Okay, because x y values are here and we can calculate these values. Okay, so what if when we have to convert a cylindrical coordinates point into Cartesian one? So let's go to the same right angle triangle again. Okay, so x is equal to this, this length is x, so x is equal to r cos phi, x is equal to r cos phi, because this is hypotenuse side, so this length is equal to hypotenuse into cos phi, because angle is making with this angle. angle is making with this axis, okay, x. Similarly, y is equal to r sin phi. R is hypotenuse and angle is not with this thing, so sin phi. And z is equal to z in both cases, okay. So this is from Cartesian to, sorry, this is cylindrical to Cartesian, okay. And these three was for, okay, so these three was for from Cartesian to cylinder, and these three are for cylinder to Cartesian. So let's discuss spherical and Cartesian. Okay, this is x, this is y, this is z, okay. So in last class we have drawn a full sphere here. Now we will draw the positive sphere, this part of the sphere which is at the positive of the all axis, okay. So like this is a sphere, like okay. So let's say we have a point P here, point P. So this is the projection on xy plane, and this is the radius of a sphere, okay. So it is represented by r. This angle is phi and this angle is theta, okay, we have discussed in last class. So here this is r, here drawing this same thing above, okay. So this length will be equal to this length. So here this is hypotenuse side because this is a right angle triangle, so this is the hypotenuse side and this is the side where angle is making, so this side will be r cos theta, but we need this one, so this is r sin theta. So this thing is r sin theta, okay. This is r sin theta, then this is the value of x and this is value of y. So x is equal to r sin theta, this will be the hypotenuse side as we discussed in cylinder. So this is hypotenuse side and this is where angle is making. So r sin theta is r sin theta into cos phi is equal to x. R sin theta into cos phi is equal to x, like x is equal to r sin theta, which is hypotenuse, into cos phi. So this is the value of x. Similarly y, r sin theta is hypotenuse side, okay. So this side is equal to y, okay. So this side is r sin theta, hypotenuse side, into sin phi because angle is not making with this y. So now the last thing which is left is z. So z is this is the point and height of this point is z, okay. So this is z. So z is equal to, this is the hypotenuse side and this is where angle is making, okay. So r cos theta, so r cos theta is equal to z. So here this is the right angle triangle, okay. So square of this thing will be equal to sum of the square of this and this. So x square plus y square is equal to this thing. So x square plus y square is this thing, plus square of this thing, because this is also a right angle triangle, this thing's square plus this thing's square is equal to r square. So x square plus y square plus z square, okay, this thing has happened like this, okay, so this is z square, so x square plus y square plus z square is equal to r square, okay. So removing this square thing, we are getting some root here, or say power half. Now the value of theta is, guys, this theta, tan inverse, this is the base and this is the perpendicular, okay. Tan inverse, this is base, this is perpendicular, because here we are getting the angle met with z axis, so z is the base, okay. So z is the base and perpendicular is what? R sine theta, okay. And r sine theta is what, guys? X square plus y square. This is the x square plus y square, x square plus y square. So this is the formula of theta. And the last thing which is left is phi, is same as in cylindrical coordinate. So taking this right angle triangle, this is phi, so this is the base and this is the perpendicular, because this is the angle making here, okay. So this length is x, this length is y, okay. So perpendicular upon base, so y upon x is equal to phi. So these three formulas were for spherical to Cartesian, and this one, this one, and this one is for Cartesian to spherical. So this cylindrical system is used to analyze the field which is rotating. So rotating field is where, when we have moving current, okay. So let's say current is moving upward, okay, moving current is upward, so field lines will be like this, because right hand thumb rule, okay. So this is upward direction of thumb, okay, and this is direction of field lines, or say direction of fingers.